welcome back to Gurudeva Online 6th Standard Mathematics class. I'm Niranjan Cham. Welcome to new topic, that is what? Understanding elementary shapes, period number first. Dear children, we were discussed in the last last chapter about ray, point, parallel lines, intersecting lines, polygons, triangles, quadrilaterals. In this session, in this topic, we are going to discuss about measuring line segments, angles, measuring angles, perpendicular lines, classification of triangles, quadrilaterals, polygons, 3D shapes. Dear children, at very first, let us discuss about measuring line segments. Measuring line segments, there are three methods. Observe here. Comparison. First one is comparison by observation. Second one, comparison by tracing. Third one, comparison using ruler and a divider. Dear children, here there are three pictures, three set of line segments. Observe here. Comparison by observation. Dear children, comparison by observation is nothing but we need to observe without any instruments. Without any instruments, we need to analyze. We need to find out which is bigger line segment and smaller line segment. Dear children, in the first set of line segments, AB is the bigger and CD is the smaller. This is what? Comparison by observation. Are you clear now? These set of line segments, not expecting any instruments. I hope it's clear. Okay? By the help of our naked eye, just observation, we are able to say bigger line segment. We are able to find out, mention the bigger line segment and smaller line segment. Dear children, in a set of line segments, AB is the bigger one, CD is the smaller one. This is what? First method. Second, comparison by tracing. Dear children, there is a tracing paper. Okay, by the help of the tracing paper, we need to mark out and we need to check out whether first line segment is equivalent measurement of second line segment or not. This is what? Second one, that is what? Comparison by tracing papers. Okay, comparison by tracing. Dear children, third method is comparison using ruler and a divider. By the help of the ruler and also divider. How do we compare? Dear children, it seems as if equal. It seems as if equal measurement. Yes, MN and OP is same measurement. Sorry, MN and OP is different measurement. Let us find out by help of a ruler and also another instrument is divider. Dear children, name of the apparatus is divider. Clear? This is divider. First, let us find by help of a ruler. Dear children, here in the ruler, there is a particular marks on either side of the scale. See, this is first side, this is second side. In the one side of the scale is centimeters, other side of the scale is inches. Just we are going to use this centimeter concept. Dear children, 1 centimeter is equals to 10 millimeter. In the 1 centimeter, there are 10 lines. One line indicates 1 millimeter. Second line indicates 2 millimeter. Third line indicates 3 millimeter. As the same way, 1 centimeter, there are 10 divisions. Each division indicates 1 millimeter. Clear, dear children? Observe here. Yes. Take a ruler. Just make it. Observe here. Just you may concentrate. See here, 0 must be equivalent to first point. Okay. 0 must be equivalent to first point and ending point. What is the number? Yes, here is 9. Yes, MN measurement is 9 centimeter. 9 centimeter. Dear children, what is the measurement of OP? 0 must be coincide with the first point. Okay, this is the first point. Yes, dear children, it is not exactly 9. Okay, this is not exactly 9. Actually, it's need to complete one division. So 8 centimeter, 9 millimeter. So 8.9. 8.9 indicates 8 centimeter, 9 millimeter. I hope it's clear. Sometimes it's too difficult to find out a measurement by help of a scale. I mean by help of a ruler. So the divider, it helps a lot. Clear? The divider, it helps a lot. Dear children, take a divider. This is the first sharp edge. This is second sharp edge. First sharp edge you may place here, the first point, and second sharp edge you may just reach the second point. Yes, it's clear. Observe here. This is first sharp edge. This is second sharp edge. Yes, this is the distance. Let us find by help of a ruler. Dear children, just you may mark out from 0 to here. Observe here, 9 centimeter, isn't it? This is the third method of to find out the measuring line segments. I hope it's clear. Dear children, while we are finding a measurement, don't observe left side or right side. You must be stand opposite of the scale. Clear? Opposite of the scale, like this. Just you may observe like this, like me. Here is a scale. You must observe like this. Need not observe, okay, in the other direction. Your direction should be very straight. This is the scale. Clear? This is the method of finding a measurement. Clear? Yes. Let us solve the exercise problems. First question, exercise 5.1. What is the disadvantages in comparing the line segments by mere observation? Dear children, by the help of the only observation, what is the disadvantage while we are measuring a line segment? This is the question. Dear children, just I have said, see, by normal observation, by the help of the normal observation, it creates a number of errors. It means we won't get a proper answer. I mean, we won't get a proper measurement. This is the main disadvantage. Okay. See, one disadvantage is enough. The changes of errors due to exercise 5.1 belongs to notes. Clear? All problems. Changes of errors due to improper position of I or more. Okay, due to the improper position. For example, see, improper position. Due to the improper position, we won't get a proper measurement. This is the major disadvantage while we are comparing the line segment by observation. Okay. Next question. What is it better to use a divider than a ruler while measuring the length of a line segment? Dear children, the divider is better than ruler. So how does it helpful? This is the question. How does it helpful? What is the benefit? Why it is better? Divider is see, we can able to measure the line segment by help of ruler as well as divider. How it is better? Dear children, we will get an accurate measurement, isn't it? By the help of the divider, we will get an accurate measurement. Yes, by using the divider, answer. By using the divider, we get an accurate measurement of length. Clear? Yes. Let us discuss about third question. Draw any line segment, say AB. Take any point C lying in between A and B. Measure the lengths of AB, BC and AC. Is AB is equal to AC plus CB. Yes, dear children, we need to find out AB is equals to AC plus CB. This is the question we need to prove. Okay? Yes. C is the between point in between AB. Dear children, draw a line segment. Draw a line segment. Okay, what is the measurement of line segment? Yes, let us take 10 centimeter. Draw a 10 centimeter line segment as you wish. Okay, draw a 10 centimeter of line segment. You may mark out this is A and this is B. Okay, this is A and this is B. Total measurement is 10 centimeter. Okay, total measurement is 10 centimeter. Dear children, C is lying between the point AB. Here is A, here is B. In between the point AB, you may mark out C. C is the between point. We need to prove AB is equals to AC plus CB. Dear children, see, first one is measurement of AB. AB is equals to, what is the measurement of AB? Measurement of AB is 10 centimeter. What is the measurement of AC? Dear children, let us find. Yes, AC is 3 centimeter. Okay, what about CB? Yes, CB is 7 centimeter. Just you may mark out properly. Okay, observe carefully and you should be straight to your notebook. Clear? CB is equals to 7 centimeter. Let us prove. You may take therefore AB is equals to AC plus CB. This is the data. Okay. AB. What is the measurement of AB? 10 centimeter. Right? 10 is here. Is equals to. What is the measurement of AC? 3 centimeter. Right? 3 is here. Plus CB measurement is 7 centimeter. Okay. 10 right as it is. Dear children, 3 plus 7 is equals to 10. Yes. It's proved. AB is equals to AC plus CB. Clear? The problem has completed. Fourth question. If A, B, C are 3 points on a line such that AB is equals to 5 centimeter, BC is equals to 3 centimeter and AC is equals to 8 centimeter, which one of them lies between the other two? Dear children, just you may draw a line segment. Draw a line segment. Imagine. Okay. Draw a line segment. This is the point. This is the point A. This is the point B. Okay. Point A, point B. Yes. A, B, C are 3 points. This is point C. A, B, C are 3 points. A, B is equals to 5 centimeter. A, B is equals to 5 centimeter. It is 3 centimeter. Okay. See. This is BC is equals to 3 centimeter. Okay. AB is equals to 5 centimeter, BC is equals to 3 centimeter and AC is equals to 8 centimeter. Of course, 5 plus 3. This is total measurement is from this is okay. Total measurement AC measurement is 8 centimeter. Clear? 8 centimeter. Which one of them lie between the other two? Dear children, A is the first point, C is the ending point. This is the point B. The point B is lies between A and C. This is the question. Yes. Right answer. Point. This is point B is lies between A and C. Clear? This is the answer. Yes. Let us move next question. Verify whether D is the midpoint of AG or not. Dear children, you start from A and end at Z. In between A, G, whether D is midpoint or not. This is the question. Dear children, there are from here to here. Just this is the extra point. Okay, need not to discuss. I mean, need not to worry about this point. Just you may start from 1 to 7. How many points? There are 7 points. Just you may remove either side of the points. Dear children, here is first point, end point. One has cleared. Next, here is second point, another point, another 6 point. See, it has cleared. The remaining is, here is 1 point, here is 1 point. Yes, the D is remaining. I mean 1, 2, 3. Here is 1, 2, 3. Okay, in between D. We got a D is between point. So finally we conclude that D is the middle point. I mean D is the midpoint. Just give me a right here. Therefore, otherwise you may write answer as you wish. D is the midpoint of AG. Clear? Let us move. Question number 6. If B is the midpoint of AC and C is the midpoint of BD, where A, B, C, D lie on a straight line, say YAB is equals to CD. Dear children, draw a line segment. Line segment, draw a line segment. Dear children, AB, B is the midpoint between AC. This is, imagine, this is the A, this is C. Okay, C. B is the midpoint between AC. Just give me a point mark out. This is the B. Okay. Next, C is the midpoint between BD. Where is BD? Yes, B is here. Where is the here? Okay, C is the midpoint. Okay, this is D. Yes, B is the midpoint of AC. C is the midpoint of BD. What we need to do? Yes, where A, B, C, D lie on a straight line. Yes, lie on a straight line. Say YAB is equals to CD. AB is equals to CD. Dear children, just imagine B is the middle point. B is the middle point of AC. C is the middle point of BD. Imagine this is 5 centimeter. BC is 5 centimeter. CD is 5 centimeter. Okay. Are you clear now? See, we can able to say AB is equals to BC is equals to CD. AB is equals to BC is equals to CD is equals to how many centimeter? 5 centimeter. It can be said, isn't it? Because all measurement, the line segment of AB, line segment of BC, line segment of CD is equal measurement. So we can say that AB is equals to BC is equals to CD. If AB is equals to BC is equals to CD, we can say that AB is equals to CD or BC is equals to CD. So my assumption, I mean my question is AB is equals to CD. We need to prove AB is equals to CD because all measurements, just imagine all measurements are same. We can say that AB is equals to CD. So therefore AB is equals to CD. Clear? This is the answer. Dear children, yes. Just give me a right answer. This is the answer. Here is a reason. Clear? Here is a reason. So we can say that finally AB is equals to CD. Clear? Yes. Let us move about question number, last question, 7th one. Draw 5 triangles and measure their sides. Check in each case if the sum of the length of any two sides is always less than the third side. Let us check out is sum of the length of any two sides is always less than the third side or not. Dear children, Observe, this is the triangle. The measurement of AB is 10 centimeter, BC is 8 centimeter, AC is 15 centimeter. We need to check out if we add any two sides. These two sides or these two sides or these two sides, is sum is greater than third side or less than third side? This is what question. Dear children, observe here. I'll add AB plus BC. Observe here, AB. What is the measurement of AB? Measurement of AB is 10 centimeter. 10 centimeter. Measurement of BC. Add any two sides. As you wish, you may add AB plus AC. Otherwise, BC plus AC. No problem at all. Okay, AB is equals to 10 centimeter. BC is equals to 8 centimeter. Here, children, sum. What is the sum? AB plus BC. AB plus BC. What is the AB measurement? 10 centimeter plus BC measurement 8 centimeter. So what is the total sum? 18 centimeter. Dear children, observe here. What is the third side? I mean remaining side which I have selected. Okay, I have selected AB and BC. Remaining side is AC. What is the measurement of AC? Dear children, measurement of AC is 15. But sum of two sides is 18. So the 18 is the bigger number, 15 is the smaller number. So we can conclude that sum of any two sides is always greater than the third side. Actually the statement is wrong. Okay, we have checked the sum of two sides is greater than the third side. Sum of two sides is greater than third side. Greater than third side. Okay. Clear? Yes. This is all about exercise 5.1. In the next period, let us discuss about continuous part of understanding elementary shapes concept. Until, have a nice day. Please watch a video once again. It helps a lot. And draw pictures. See, draw another triangles and check out the answers. Okay, check out the result. Okay, dear children, have a nice day. Thank you.